This week on the Div, 12 Ressies game day vlogs.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse of my judgment.
Yeah! He's on his phone. He's actually on his phone. He's got Tinder up.
Welcome back to the Div 12 Ressies game day vlogs. Last week we had a bye. The week before that we lost by 180 points, but we've got the band back together and we're taking on the Oakleigh Crushers. If you're new to the series and you don't want to miss out on any episodes, subscribe to the channel down below. And if you don't want to miss out on any of the action across the weekend, follow the Div 12 Ressies on Instagram.
Yeah, I was away in Adelaide for a whole 9 days. Left the side in charge of trusty Caden McDonald. Left him to run training, 2 trainings and a game. Okay, I said I got to go to Adelaide. I need to take care of 2 trainings, 1 game. And comes back with, hey, we're 1 short for the game. And then comes back a few days later with, hey, we're 180 points short on the scoreboard. What I've learned is don't leave anything to Caden McDonald.
You couldn't trust him with a house cat.
Yeah, I thought I could. I thought he was a trustworthy guy. But don't leave him with your Div 12 Ressies footy side.
So we had to generate some energy after the 180 point loss, and it was easy to generate because we've got the band back together. Rogie is in for this week. Shrey's back from an injury. Roaming Has is back. It is a 9:20 start down at Bennettswood Reserve, and we brave the cold and the early morning to get down to the zoo. Beautiful day for footy, minus the ground being sodden. There's no wind, good temp, not too cold.
It's actually perfect.
Yeah. And I'm actually dealing with the 8:20 start better than last time. Do you reckon that's daylight savings a couple of weeks ago?
Potentially. I mean, I had a nearly 2-hour drive here, so it's been early for me.
The Jeff Farmer highlights get you up and about in the morning, don't they?
Yeah, we had Jeff Farmer, we had Stevie Johnson playing. Went to chuck on some cereal, but that's 45 minutes long and we ran out of time. So.
Hey! Oh! Let's turn this ship around.
Yeah, 0-2, a couple of big defeats. Rogie, who hasn't played yet, we've got him into the side, and we're both playing deep forward, which is, like, I've been thinking about it for the last few days. This is going to be so much fun. Let's go to work, let's get after him.
Yeah, I think we're going to be like the mosquito fleet down there. Like, let's really put them under the pump. But I said to the boys, you know, this year I might be a bit of a break glass in case of emergency sort of player. You know, the body's starting to fall apart. We're
Part-timer.
Got things on. I just didn't realise the emergency would come in round 3 when we got a percentage of -7.
But there's alarm bells going off.
Yeah, but that's all right. You've rung 000 and I'm here to save the day.
I go to my car, I left my sunscreen in the car, but I couldn't find it. Got no sunscreen today. Fuck. I think an SPF 50 or something. I actually went to the car to see there was Panadol in there. There was none, so not good. We're on the Panadol hunt. That's what happens when you get a bit older. Speaking of blokes who need Panadol, Will Taylor. Keep the camera on me all day today. I'm going to have 60 touches, probably 45 clearances, kick 3 goals too. So yeah, just don't bother taking it off me. We're putting Caden on the bench all day. What do you reckon? This is a new coach, by the way.
Yeah, I like it.
Here's the real coach.
Yeah, here he is. He's got the boots on and everything. Got new accessories, so yeah. A few weeks on the sidelines, but I was 1-1 from 1 last year when I was coaching, so I mean, it's good to be back.
Yeah, it hasn't been a great start to your season.
Especially how the coach nicks off to gather around and then we get pumped by 190 points or whatever it was.
Yeah, look, not a great look, but I think you can bounce back today.
We can. How are we?
Go on, Lenny, mate. What's going on, buddy?
I'm ready to run through walls today. Watched Brayshaw put on a clinic last night. I'm ready to go. I'm running like this, man. Come on, if we win, it's the best day ever.
Oh, 100%. And in the wet weather, I love it.
Yeah.
We're sliding around by half time.
Thanks, guys.
Scrubbed up a lot better than when I first. That's what I'm talking about!
If you're going to do it, you better do it tough and hard.
Yeah, good, nice and greasy. I like it when it's a little bit slippery. As a hybrid small forward, it means I can get cheaper ones than normal, which is probably sounds impossible. We played these guys last year. This is the team that we played when Dale Thomas
And my debut.
came down and Lenny was running water and I kicked a nice little snag and celebrated with the great man. Kept me nice and fueled throughout the last quarter. But yeah, the Dale Thomas Cup was a really good game last time we versed them. Obviously we're 0-2. We want to make amends there, but it could be one of the all-time great contests.
Oh, fuck!
Get it out now.
This shirt, I think it must put it in the wash because it's gone down about 3 sizes. It's making me look a bit more jacked than what I actually am. But I'm feeling good. I forgot my asthma putha, so that's a bit of a worry. Nah, look, I'm stuck in between two minds. Last time I went to Mexico, came back, I had a 40 piece right off the bat off the plane. This time around, I don't know if I come back and I just go a bit domination mode or whether I feel like I've aged 5 years in what. Ball magnet, I think we'll be alright. It just finds me.
Last week, my piss was orange. This week, it's crystal clear. I've upped the water intake. No cramps for me today, mate. I'll tell you that. And I'm on form. Look at this. That's a floater, but it still went through the middle. In game.
The cars are...
We'll be doing the spin. They're good. They're in good nick. They're actually in really good nick. Took the diet a little bit seriously yesterday.
Some dim sims. Did you get some dim sims?
Got some dim sim into me. Got some beers into me at the footy. A couple party pies. We're ready to go.
Yeah, and I'm in all sorts at the moment, mate, I'll be honest. Is the body right, they've been asking? Absolutely not. But we're still going to have a kick. It's going to be really wet, so I'm very worried about the stability of the knees. The football's going to come really flat and sharp probably, so probably just jar both my thumbs. I'll probably get a concussion, I'll probably lose some teeth. Wet footy.
What are you doing, man? So crook.
What was last night in your words?
So
Give me 5 words to sum up last night.
There's not 5 words. I need you to give me some more time. Finish up, was going to leave early, get home about 7 p.m. Oh no, I've lost my keys. 2 hours searching around that apartment looking for the keys, nothing. Go downstairs, call a locksmith, he comes, $600. So that's about a 3-hour process. 2-hour process from calling to him rocking up. He leaves, I go to pay my ticket, go back to my car, won't turn on my car. Call him back, he's out in Richmond doing another job. So I'm still in the car park, underground in South Bank, for another hour and a half waiting for him to return again to fix that. But there's not 5 words, Dan.
Baz has stooped to an all-time low. I've seen him rock up 45 minutes late before a second before game time, but this is a new bar he's set for himself. He's warming up in tracksuit pants. So I hope no one notices me. He's on his phone. He's actually on his phone. He's got Tinder up. What the fuck is going on here? Actually, in saying that, I should probably warm up. Yeah, that was real courage there,
This is not like me. Just want to apologise to everyone. I've made a severe and continuous lapse of my judgment. Clearly I've got some things wrong today. Hopefully I can make up for it on the field. Definitely won't, but you know, we can always try.
Keen for the return?
Not at all. Absolutely fucking not.
Mate, idiot. I wouldn't go there in Crocs. Tell the story they've been saying.
Oh, so you bullied me for rocking up late. Now I'm doing the warm up now, boys.
65 boys.
Jared's just wearing his uniform. He had never changed his clothes every single day of his life. This set.
I need a clipboard.
Every video, this set. Every day, this set. In the bedroom, he wears it to bed. He does the warm up in it.
I don't know about that.
What else was Jared doing those clothes?
Yeah, that was massive.
You are a man.
Druzy just kicked the piss out of the ball and just left it.
Centers me like.
That's shocking. That's shit. I'd do the same thing, but I didn't, so I'll call him out. That's shit.
I'll just say it is wet out there today, and if it does rain, it's only going to get worse. We know how Water Park Oval goes when it gets wet, when there's rain. It's not a pretty oval to play on. It gets really muddy really quick. So the diamond's going to be important for when we've got the ball in attack. Don't keep the ball in these shitty pockets because we'll just get trapped there all day. There'll be ruck contest after ruck contest, all right?
Where's Will Taylor? Is he injured? So I understand you're injured. Yeah. You are not the coach. If you keep thinking you're the coach, I'm going to bench you. Is that clear?
That's a slog sleeve over count for 6.
Is that clear?
Top that well.
Very humbling to be called out by 12-year-old.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1.
Dan, my Guernsey shrunk in the wash again. Go on, Duxie. Alright, we'll make it there.
Dossie's just walked up to me and goes, I'm going to have a game today. Fuck, I hope so, mate. I don't want you to just stand out there for 4 quarters. Like, what's a game to you? Like, 6. 6?
5 out of the back shoulder. 1 in
6 out of the back shoulder. If I win the toss, I'm a big kick with the club rooms when everyone's there later on, so last quarter. So
he's a people pleaser. He's a big people pleaser. I like it though.
Yeah, Mooney.
chances of me making it through the first quarter, not high. I've also got to go to work. I've got to be at work at 11:30, so at Marvel, so might be like a half-time sort of ditch job. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's gonna be like a 3/4 time sort of shower and depending on the score. I mean, if we're getting flogged again, I don't want to be here for that.
Did the minute silence and I figured out how long the minute is, and it felt like an eternity. But no, it was good to respect the round, because I haven't done that before in any of my footy. It was good to honour and pay our respects to all the service men and women.
All the best, mate. Let's get started.
We needed a massive response from the 180-point loss, and the first 5 minutes was terrific by the lads. So I took a mark, probably 20 out, if that, maybe 15 out. And I saw Roaming Has running towards the goal square. And I'm talking about this Luke Bruce, Jack Ginnivan connection. I wanted to get my young apprentice, young Anakin, onto the scoreboard. So I tried to give him a Joe the Goose over the top. And I'm not even kidding. Considering the greasy conditions, missed the lacquer of the footy, and it just completely slipped, and I cocked it up.
I went back to start rotating some of the magnets on the board, and all I hear is a few people go, "Oh, for fuck's sake." And I was looking around, I'm going, what's happened here? And Dossie tried to bloody handball over the top and give the Joe the Goose to Roaming Has. Just go back and kick the bloody thing.
Now he's got that Jack Ginnivan trait. He's got the Nick Watson about him. I can't do it. I'm Luke Bruce. I'm too old. But he just bent the knees, got the high tackle, kicked the first of his for the season, and we were away.
Roaming Has bobbed up for the first 10 minutes and then didn't see him again the rest
They were
of the day.
cheapies. They were cheapies, mate.
Normally, Caden bobs up in the last 10 minutes, Roaming Has bobs up in the first 10, and then we've got to do all the heavy lifting in between.
Yeah, Barrel's been in great form. He's probably been in my top 3 every week that we've played, and then just to add the presence and the aura of Connor Rogers back into the side. Presence was absolutely felt, and he looked pretty tanned in that long sleeve Guernsey. I would have liked to see him maybe in a short sleeve to flex those pecs a little bit, Roger.
Geez, I don't even know if I mentioned Jared Davis being back from the top, but he adds an element of class to our back line. He found Rogie in the middle of the ground. We started playing this sort of spot-up kicking game. And then once I saw Rog have it in the middle of the zoo, I just let up at the footy and was able to mark it and kick the snag. And there's 2 people that feed me the footy throughout last season. Jared Davis had a lot of goal assists, and Connor Rogers had a lot of goal assists as well. So for my first of the day, and maybe my first set shot for the year, it was good to kick truly off the back of their hard work.
I've been away for a month in Panama. I'm taking the Wattle Park scores. That's all I want to see. 150-point loss. 150-point loss. We're pretty much in a negative percentage. I come back, we're 5 goals up. I think there is a common denominator here, and I'll let you figure that one out. This guy. 5 goals, 2 to no score. What a response from last week. We've worked really hard across the bye weeks to set ourselves and respond, and couldn't fault the effort from the boys. So just got to keep going. We've got control of the game, but there are a couple of goals from getting back in it. So put the foot on the throat, be ruthless, and let's try and put it to bed before half time.
What is it? 5-2, 32-0. This is what we do. We talked about the Roaming Has effect, right? Come back. They haven't kicked a goal. I've kicked 2. I've already outscored their team. This is just the kind of football I play.
I heard so much about the Candyman across the pre-season. One of Sedge's mates came down. He's got a rugby background, and he is a phenomenal force.
This guy might be the greatest thing since sliced bread, actually. He's great.
Well, I picked him purely on his candy abilities and not on his football abilities, because This man brought chocolate to my house the other week.
And they were delicious.
So I thought, that you're in. That gets you in. That locks you into the team. And turns out he can actually play football too.
Rogie has never lost the ability to just be able to hit people on the tits. Like, you know with the eyes he's going to kick it to you. Druzy found himself on the end of a Rogie kick, and it was good to see.
I knew it was never in doubt the moment it left the boot. And the young Drews has got his first goal in football.
Rogie had 35 touches. He probably could have kicked 3 or 4, but he's selfless. He's a heart and soul.
Now I know, Dossie, this is a kid's channel, but this one was a little bit not safe for work.
Well, I'd only had 2 kicks at this point, and I knew the Prem data was going to look really bad, so I said, Jared, give me the kick in.
Getting a semi when this play unfolded.
Check kicked it into me and it went to this bloke's chest. I didn't even get a touch on it. It hit him in the face.
Good kick, though.
Great contest by Shrey. It spilled out to Baz, who crumbed it beautifully. Handball over the top to Jarrah.
Jarrah come back into the side and just lace one out to where Dossie was running. Was pretty arousing for not only for me but for the spectators that came down to watch.
And then the DOS man slotted that one through.
Yeah, 7-second play. Like in AFL 2004, you've got 25 seconds to roll the dice.
Running hot.
No, I missed you, brother.
It's all good.
I'm in some strife. I just squeezed my headband out. I think I might be in the worst physical condition of my life right now. I'm so crook. Oh, this smells rancid. Anyways, we'll go again.
Yeah, just board boy Will. I'm getting a lot of praise. All the flack comes my way apparently. So Lenny cops none of the flack. It's all directed at me. But I mean, I'll take all the praise. We're 8 goals up at the moment, so we're doing all right. We're doing all right down.
Jeez, a couple of snags in that quarter, went into the midfield and got a couple of kicks as well, so feels good, feels like we're getting back to our game. Like for a couple of weeks we lost who we were, we lost our identity. Great to have Rog back, great to have Jarrah back just for the game. He's got a lot of Fox Footy commitments this year, so we'll only get him for a handful, and boy is it good to see the great man running around. And then little Roman has kicked a couple, Drew's kicked a couple, so forward line's functioning really well with Dan Thorson down there as well. It's been awesome.
We got Josh here. You might have seen him online as a kicking consultant. He was on GWS's original list. He went to America and punted. He's going to be coming down and hopefully doing a training session with us in the next few weeks. Lenny, when we came in, I said, are we back? What do you reckon?
We are.
Yeah!
At half time, we had a handy lead, and Coach Lenny brought us in and said that this season he's setting a precedent that every month he's going to take out the last 4 best on grounds for the animals, take them out for dinner. That is a tasty little reward for whoever gets best on.
How the award works. Whoever I think are the best 4 players after 4 weeks, those 4 players will come out for dinner with me at the end of the
Once he said that he was doing it on his mum's card, Connor Rogers started breaking out into song. The whole room erupted. We all start singing in chorus.
Yeah, look, Len, I don't know, mate. Your mum might not have the bank account to be shouting 4 random blokes every month at dinner.
I got about 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be extremely late. I'm supposed to be at Marvel at 11:30. What time is it? 10:30. So we'll give it 20 minutes, a good 20 minutes, and then we'll jet off. I've got to go speak to Brownie. Yeah. Don't put one out.
In the third quarter, Oakleigh responded, and we knew they would. They were a quality side last season when we played them in the Dale Thomas Cup. Played at Oakleigh, they came out and sort of halved the contest, and it took some inspirational efforts to get us back going again, and one of them that really inspired me was Shrey's chase down tackle on the wing. It was inspirational. He hurt his shoulder. It was a lunging effort, and when you've got Schrader doing inspiring rundown tackle, that's how you get the game back on your terms.
Yeah, okay. What was the thought process behind that?
I was trying to recover.
Because I was in the zone where you kicked it to, and I ran back thinking,
yeah, sorry,
I'm going to go, if he's obviously going to try and kick this 40 metres, I'll go back. But it went about 15. And I was 15 when you started throwing these ones.
I just landed on my forehead, so I was trying to recover from where I was. And I thought maybe I can buy my time, you know, boys get down there. And I thought I could just...
Have you been watching too much footy, man?
I think I have been. I think I maybe thought I was, you know, back in the day. Who kicks the big torps back in the day? Jaden Hunt. No, Jaden Hunt.
Jaden Hunt's in the day.
No, that's what I was thinking about. I thought I'm Jaden Hunt here on the wing, going to launch this one, and then, yeah, the knees...
When did we retire Jaden Hunt?
Come on, boys. Come on, lads. Let's win this game. Let's win this last quarter.
Let's do fucking turn it on here.
Alright, so let's just run it out.
Yeah, horrible third turn by the boys. Took the foot off the gas, which is a little bit frustrating because teams who play us don't do that. So a little bit of empathy from us. Got to get that out of the game. Got to be ruthless. So hopefully this last turn we can turn it on.
Come in. Look, we didn't kick a goal that quarter. I played 5 minutes of the quarter. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Just say it.
Just coming up. Let's fucking give us. All right, everyone in on Harry. You got to give us the 1, 2, 3 animals. Here we go.
Here we go.
Animals and 3! 1, 2, 3!
Animals! Good shit, ass.
Oh, Checkers, it was a great return to form for the great man. Round 3, and he's come to play, and he loves his clearances out of the ruck. He gets plenty of them. But I've never seen one as unique as the one that he did. He sort of just bicycle kicked it out of the ruck.
Why?
It was getting held on to.
Oh, I didn't know. I just
slow the footage down. The bloke's got 2 hands on my arm. He's saying, "Give me a little bit of your hand. I want to hold your hand."
For him to get a few more clearances, he'll be happy with the prem data on that one.
Were the hamstrings in trouble there when you did that?
No, my hamstrings are good. Unlike your falling apart body at age 12.
Once again, I told you guys I was going to be more selfless this season. I've already given one to Roaming Has this game, and now I've given one over the top to Shrey.
You know what? Some people may say it was a gimme on the goal line, but someone's got to be there to kick it. Someone's got to be there to finish the dinner. And it was the big man Shrey who was hungry, and he wanted to finish the din-dins, and boy oh boy didn't he finish it beautifully. Again, another celebration that I am a little bit questioning, but might have to send him to celebration school while I'm out of action.
Yeah, Mooney falls over a lot. I'm buying Mooney stocks because he brought out like 3 or 4 sellings of candy that I'd never seen before.
The sell candy once is fantastic. To sell it twice is awesome. But then to get the double calf cramp and then to fall on your face is even better.
What do they say? Fool me once, shame on you.
Fool me twice.
Sell me candy, shame on you.
Mooney, that was by far one of the funniest moments of the year.
He has thrown the most limp-wristed grenade you've ever seen in your life.
Set your talk.
It's covered the ears up, mate. That thing was, if that grenade was a real grenade, it would have landed a metre away from me and you'd be dead.
shit, sticking to the task and playing your role all day. No one became a me, and they all just kept playing the team game, which is great. We kept locking them down, and that was the best I've ever seen us play pressure footy. Sometimes we're quite an attacking side and we're not quite a defensive side, but everyone sort of stuck in and made sure they got to each contest, which is good. And if you weren't getting the contest, there was voice around you giving you encouragement to get to the next one, which was good as well. I saw that around the field a bit. Lenny, you're going to be pretty pumped because Carlton have just won 2 in a row. The Animals are back, so... His trip to Adelaide to work with Ressies worked the treat.
The winner today is Geordie.
There is a flight to Adelaide at 3:20 if anyone wants to get on with me. Rocket Rooftop, doors are open, VIP guest list. They said if the Animals win, 2-for-1 base spirits. Just putting it out there.
So, first of all, I tombstone pile driving myself shoulder first into the ground. And then my knees kept buckling because they were really weak. So I went to kick it and my knees buckled. I went to run off so I could get them ice. And they kept buckling so I couldn't walk or run. But I came back on.
And kicked to go.
Yeah, very cheap.
And he shot me with his celebration.
I did shoot him.
He lined me up because he wasn't happy that the Dockers got up last night.
You got a camera. How fucking good was this bloke? I reckon he went just about at 100% efficiency. Hits titties for fun.
You boys going for a shower? No, it doesn't matter. See you later.
Yeah, look, just another one on the board. I mean, keeping the 100% win rate as the magnet mover. So hopefully in the next coming weeks we can keep that 100% where it is. But mate, full credit to the boys. That was 4 quarters of just fucking footy, absolutely unreal. I think we found a good footballer in the Candyman, the rugby player turned footballer. I don't know. He's got something about him. But Dossie playing back shoulder again. Found some cheapies. So I mean that'll be good for the vlog. Use that, Dossie. Hashtag cheapies.
We got there in the end. Round 3, victory, curtains and blinds by about 40 or 50 points. Dropped off in the second half, but that's all right. It was just good to see the Animals footy back, and that's what happens when we play at the Zoo. Normally we get the victory when we play down here, but 4 points on the board. You just feel better across the weekend. You feel, I don't know, a little bit lighter on the shoulders, a little bit stress-free, and it was good. So pumped with the boys' performance. So many that probably been mentioned throughout the vlog, and we come back next week.
So there you have it for the Div 12 Ressies game day vlog. The lads are on the board. We're 1 and 2 this season. We've got the band back together. We're getting some continuity, and hopefully we can start putting together some wins. Once again, if you don't want to miss any episodes, subscribe to the channel down below. If you don't want to miss anything across the weekends, follow the Div 12 Ressies Instagram page, and we'll see you next week for another episode of the Div 12 Ressies Game Day Vlogs.